Thumbs up. Okay, everybody breathe. Here we go.
Maybe it's the altitude. That's making everyone on this 3-mile trek giddy.
Hey!
At 11,000 feet, it's a distinct possibility they're all delirious.
Great.
Sure, the weather is really nice.
It's probably 44 degrees right now.
The company is entertaining.
Now, one of the things that I learned hiking so much this winter was to have a snot rag.
But for this group, every gulp of fresh air is something to savor.
Last year at this time, I was still getting radiation.
Something to appreciate.
And had one more surgery to go to.
This hike is put together by Dan Miller.
See the rock at the top there?
And his Denver organization, Live by Living.
Experiencing life as it is happening. That's living.
Dan knows getting to the 10th Mountain Division hut near Leadville is hard work.
Understatement of the day.
But for people like Valerie Schwabach,
I was diagnosed with stage 2C breast cancer.
This is easy compared to the last few years.
Sometimes I felt like I was never going to get back to normal, or that I didn't know what my new normal was going to be.
Dan's goal is to get cancer survivors and their caregivers outside.
See them visibly, really, just kind of overcoming one little barrier at a time.
His love for the outdoors inspired him to create Live by Living.
I think we might have some sun up at the lake.
But that's not the only reason.
I fell in love with a woman named Julie Rent. When I met her, she had what I thought was kind of a punk haircut, and it turned out she was getting her hair back after chemotherapy and radiation.
Typical guy.
It was just those big brown eyes and that smile. There really was never any doubt for me that I wanted to be with her.
Dan and Julie were married for 15 years.
She passed away in 2007. I knew after she died that I needed to turn my grief into something positive, to turn it into compassion.
Julie loved hiking.
After, she had surgery or she had any kind of setback, she wanted to be outside walking.
So that's what Dan did too. Nearly 10 years later, the group is strong. This year going on more than 50 hikes and walks in the Denver area.
So we have walked the same road. We're on the same journey.
And 11 overnight retreats that cost nothing for participants.
The trip is going great.
Everyone
Oh, yes, thank you.
is pampered.
We have maid service, too.
Talking about the illness is okay,
Because there's so much variation in people's reactions to chemo.
but no one is defined by it.
No, here I'm Val.
And coming up on these kinds of retreats is strengthening my immune system, and that's helping to keep me cancer-free.
Come all the way back up, arms reaching into the sky.
It's about finding balance
Arms up, breathing in,
and peace.
and all the way down.
I mean, how can you not feel better when you're laughing and being in this kind of setting?
Dan knows the cancer journey is hard, but he also knows that sometimes heading towards something new can take your breath away.
If this is going to be part of my new normal, I can deal with that.
9 News.